Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 110 is next. The Emily Carr War Canoe Alert Bay, showing here on my right, your left, as illustrated and described in your catalog, the very important early Emily Carr War Canoe watercolor. And I have $170,000 a bid in this lot at 170, 170, 180, 180, 190 now at $190,000. 200 with Allison now at $200,000. Any advance now? At $200,000 with Allison now at $200,000. 210 with Lauren at 220 up front in the room first. In the room first at 220. At 220. 230 with Lauren. 240 in the room. 240 in the room. 240 in the room. 250 there at the door. 250. 260 now. 260 in the room now. 260 in the room. In the room at 260,000. Right up front at 270,000. New bidder behind you. 280 up front. Up front first at 280. Right up front at 280,000 now. Right up front at 290, rear of the room. Ahead of you, sir. 300 up front now. 325, rear of the room. 350 up front. Up front at 350. 375 behind you. 400 up front. 425, rear of the room. 450 up front. 475 behind you, sir. 475, right at the back, 475. Right at the back. 500 up front. 525 behind you, sir. Shakes his head. Are you sure now? 525,000 now. Rear of the room at 525,000 now. At 525,000, you bidding, David? At 525,000. The bid is in the room at 525,000. At 550,000. On the telephone at 550. 575, rear of the room. 575, rear of the room now. 575, 600. 600 now. Head of you, sir, at 600. At 600, not yours. 600 on the telephone. On the telephone at 600, not yours, sir. 600,000 on the telephone now. 625, thank you, sir. 625, 650. 650,000 now. 675. Rear of the room at 675,000. 675 in the room now. Bidding, David. 675. 700. 725. 725, rear of the room. 720, 750. 775. 775,000 now. 800. 825. 825 now. 850. 875. 800, 900, 925, 925 in the room now at 925, 950, 975, 975, make it $1 million, shall we? 975 ahead of you, 1 million, 1,050,000, rear of the room at 1,050,000. Rear of the room at 1,050,000 now. Rear of the room, not yours, David. 1,050,000 now. Are you bidding, David? 1.1, shall we? 1,050,000 now. The bid is right at the back. The bid is in the room at 1,050,000 now. Are you bidding, David? At $1,050,000, and I am selling at $1,050,000. Your last chance, David. I'm selling $1,050,000 last time. That's yours, sir. Thank you. $1,050,000, and your paddle number is. May I have your paddle number, please, sir? 333. Lucky number 333. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we set a few records there. That's the most valuable Emily Carr watercolor sold at auction. It would be the most valuable watercolor, Canadian watercolor, sold at auction as well. Deservedly so. Thank you both.